Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are around the world. It's time for Heyday Live. This is a 2019 Heyday Live stream, and this is stream number 3 for the year. Now, today, as per a request, I'm actually going to be looking at Williams Farm for this live stream and focusing on low-level design ideas. So, for the players that are not that high yet within the game, but also looking at ways of keeping their farm more beautiful, or maybe adjusting certain areas so it looks a little bit more comfortable. So today we're going to be focusing a lot on the low-level design ideas. So hello, and welcome everybody. Now, I am your host, Red Knight. Hello, nice to see you all here. And I'm actually sitting here in a room located across the ocean here in Japan. So for my audience that is here at the moment, I see Jake. Hello there, my friend. And Team Better, good morning as well. Now, I would like to ask that if you are subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do hit that bell notification. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you do actually click on the subscription button as well. That way you get told when I'm live streaming and when I'm actually live within the game as well. So keep that one in mind. Now, do check your subscription status. I'd noticed within the past few days or so, I've lost over 100 subscribers. Whether YouTube is doing something I don't know, or whether people have actually left my channel, that's all good. But if you are unsubscribing from me, do go check out some of the other Heyday YouTubers as well. Remember, subscribe is very good. And maybe this year I will get 50,000 subscribers, but we will see. Right, now as I said, we're at Williams Farm today. And I've just popped Tom's balloon, and I got 100 coins for that one. Williams Farm is only a level 25, so not that high within the game. And there's not much that you can actually do with his farm at this moment in time based on coinage, based on the resources and things I've got, but I'm going to be showing you anyway, so let's have a little bit of fun with this one today. Now, Shirley, I see you in the chat as well, and it's good to see you here. Hopefully everybody can hear what I'm saying and everything's coming through clear and smooth for you wherever you are around the world. Let me know if the volume's not so good and I will adjust it, since I'm using a headset and I'm still getting comfortable with this new headset. For drinks today, I've got my usual barley tea, so cheers everybody, and I will every now and then have a little drink while I'm live streaming just to keep my voice or my throat moist as well. Ah, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Right, Shirley says the volume is all good. I like that one as well. So let's continue with this actual live stream. So Anthony, hello as well. Right, now, as I said, this is Williams Farm. There are some things I can do and there are some things I can't do. Now, the first thing I need to do is to deal with the basic administration. Like any farm that you've got that's a low level, you need to actually just sort it out. Now, Team Better depends on the neighborhood. You've got a neighborhood that I've actually joined over here that's not my neighborhood as such. It belongs to a friend of mine. They are a level 25, and that's the required level, so I just make it. At the moment, there are about 20 members in the team, and all you need to do is just a request to join if you would like to. Now, I'm not the kind of person who can participate in the derby, but this is my third home, and if you would like to join theirs, please do so. Send them a request and see what they say. Their code is PLG2QPQR. I've also got 2 other neighborhoods, but again, you just need to request to join if your information matches, and then the team will accept you or decline you based on what you have happening and what level you are within the game. Right, Lynn said no notifications had to come and find you. That's very strange. So why are no notifications going out, I wonder? Strange. The last stream as well, people said there were no notifications sent out as well. So I'm kind of like concerned about that. Maybe I'm being hidden by YouTube, because I've been questioning some things recently. I have to let them know that my friends and followers are saying no notifications again. Right, okay, Anthony said no notifications, and Lynn happened to Gizmo yesterday as well. Team Better said I got a notification. So some people are getting and some people aren't then. I have to check my account later as well. Okay, so Gizmo's no notification. Maybe Heyday's being blocked. Oh no, Heyday, you better go and check with YouTube and find out why your YouTubers are getting blocked from sending notifications. Almost, hello, says I didn't get one either. Gizmo didn't have notifications on her last 2 streams. That's been the same for me as well. So some people are having issues. Anthony said it popped up in my recommendations. Well, that's good. Okay. Well, I've just sent Tom back to sleep. I popped his balloon. There's a truck there which needs to be done, so we're going to be looking at that one first of all. We turn that around and see what happens on that one, and that is going to be, ooh, cotton blankets. I like that one. So, nice little bit of sheet there I can use to make something wonderful, and that is good as well. So, right, Sylvia says, how are you? I am good, thank you. I think YouTube is having issues. Let's just say that my subscriber count has dropped by 100 over the past week or so. And I thought, whoa, that's a lot of subscribers to disappear. I'm actually on my 3rd account at the moment, Team Better. So this is William's Farm as per the title. And I'm going to be looking at redesigning this one and showing off designs today for low-level farms. I'm limited by coins, I'm limited by diamonds, and basically there are certain restrictions that you have as a lower level player, and I will be covering some different points here today. Okay, we get that box as well, and that is very nice expansion material there. And if I come over to my barn and silo, you'll see there that I can't actually upgrade just yet, so I'm not that far off gaining the resources I need, but we will have to wait and see on that. There is a boat that needs to be done. I'll have a look at that one in a moment. I can't actually open up my fishing area yet because I'm not quite to level 27. I will be doing that one. The mine is available, but I need 21,000 gold coins. I've got the helper sitting up there, but I can't access them till level 33. I do have the edit mode if I wanted to redesign. I've got that option as well. I've got dead trees, I've got unopened land, as you can see, because I'm lower than level 50, and I've got a farm where my son chopped down most of the existing trees within the game, except for this corner over here, so I won't be touching those ones just yet. I'll be leaving those. The same with these ones down here. I'm not going to be touching those either. I do have land that can be opened up at some stage, but at this moment you'll see I have 0 resources because I've been selling them. It's not worth me keeping them at this level. Right, are you adding friends to this farm? Yes, I am. I will always add friends to this farm, and as you can see, we are now up to the full limit, 250. Now, what I can do is, because I haven't played this one that often, I will probably keep the people on there for the moment, and then maybe I will switch over to my other farms later, and then add people there as well. I can give you stuff for 1 coin that you need, but not on friend. Can you add me? Team Better, you're best off adding me on Facebook. So if you add my Facebook link into the chat, everybody, you can actually find it. It's down below in the video description as well. And then I can add you there, that one later, and then you'll be on my friends bar. And I can find you much more smoothly than having to search for you on a friends bar there for the time being. Right, Leo, hello as well. Okay, right, now as I said, administration is the key focus point here for the moment, so I better go and collect all of those, and my resources, as you can see, are a bit of a problem. My storage is full up. Now, that's one of the problems with being a low-level farmer like this. Your storage gets filled up very quickly, and we have to go and have a look and see what's in there. You'll see I've got 60 of the berries in there. Now that is way too many berries, and I mean way too many berries. So 60 of the berries from the berry bushes, that's a storage quantity that is over and above the needs for a lower level farm like this. Anthony, are you doing farm reviews? Yes, I will be today. Let me start off with William's farm and cover everything I need to do here with this one first of all, and then we'll switch over to some of the other farms there and look at your ideas as well. Now remember, this year my main focus is going to be about redesigning, showing you guys some things you can do with different level farms, and then giving you a lot more information. I want to make it a little bit more interesting for me this year in relation to my goal for what I'd like to do on my channel. Leo, a lot of people are saying my notifications have not gone out, so I don't know. That's down to YouTube. If notifications are not going out, then there's not much I can do. At the moment, only 16 people are here, so based on that fact, I can assume that nobody knows I'm live streaming on my usual live streaming day. So there's a strong possibility that the view count for this stream today will be very, very low. But most people know my live streaming schedule is between 9 o'clock and 3 anyway, so we will see what happens. Now, actually, my eldest son is visiting. Yesterday was coming of age day here in Japan. I posted a link on my Facebook page about one of the locations in Japan, so you can see the kind of clothing that everybody's wearing. He came home last night after being out all day celebrating with his fellow 20-year-old friends that have turned 20 over this last year. And oh my God, did he look handsome. So, wow. All of those beautiful ladies out there, if they'd seen or gazed on my son, it would have been like, oh my God, flutter, 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 flutter. He looked really handsome. So, very handsome indeed. So, maybe I should take a photo of him wearing his get-up. But he walked back out before I could do that one. Right, Leo says, my friend's book is full. Lynn says, I saw that page, cool. Reminds me of Comic Con here. In some ways it does, because of costume-wise, but Comic Con's a little bit different. It's more character-based. That's more traditional Japanese-style costume get-up. The actual link takes you to Rocket News or Sora News. Lynn, I recommend subscribing to it because that is a very, very good newspaper that actually covers Asian culture or Japan culture very much, and it's actually really, really cool. Mr. Rich says, I'm a little bit late. That's okay, you're here and that is fine. No worries, it's only been like 11 minutes since I started my stream anyway. Okay, right, now as I said, with this baby farm, okay, the storage is maximum 250 and the storage is full up with berry bushes, berries, and a lot of apples. So that is a lot more than I actually need for this farm. Now, I don't mind having that many resources in there. It just means I can start making things and I can start selling things. Don't have Facebook. Is there any other way to get on the friends list? I need to add you as per my friends codes. At the moment, my friends book is full up, so you'll have to wait a little bit. But if you write down these 3 codes I'm going to add into the chat now, that will give you the ability to actually add my codes and keep them. And Anthony, yes, I am doing farm reviews today as well, but we're focusing on the baby farm first of all, looking at some design options there. So Team Better, the 3 codes you can see down there relate to my 3 farms. The big one, the middle one, and then the baby one there at the bottom. Write down those 3 codes, keep them there in your friends book, and send a request. If there's space for the time being, I will add you. But remember that each month I usually remove people from my large farm, giving more people the opportunity. Is anyone blue here? Not yet, not yet, not yet, Leo. So no blues in the house at the moment. We've only got 17 people actually. The notifications have obviously not gone out and nobody is here to actually interact or do anything. It's just you guys, which is really, really cool. So I'm happy that you were able to come. Okay, other storage wise, what have I got? You'll see there I've got a lot of basic materials as well. 225, my storage is not overly full just yet at the moment. I've got some basic feed products in there. I've got more of the materials that you need to make items than I actually have of the made items down there. There are a few resources that are down at 0. In fact, a lot of resources that are down at 0 that I can't yet make or I haven't yet made or collected. So let's go collect what I've got and then start actually looking at what needs to be done within the game. Okay, we're taking those resources there and those ones there as well, and that is beautiful. We go open the toolbox and that one is locked this time. Now I do have my pets over there, they do need feeding. Now the experience points I get from feeding my animals is really, really useful. And I don't have many pets within the game, but I do recommend buying pets when you can if you have the resources. Don't go overly crazy because you do need to feed them, and vouchers are your limitation. So depending on how you play, depends on what you can afford and what you can do. Now bacon and milk there, experience points and resources at the same time, so very worthwhile having if I do say so as well. I've got down there a lot of my animals. I can go collect the feed from those as well, which will then make them hungry for the moment, which is again not a problem. I'll sort them out later. We'll go collect the feed from these ones as well, which is good, and then we'll do this one here, which is very nice. We've also got my pigs down there, and my sheep, and my chickens, and my cows. Lots of animals to be done. You'll notice I only have the one animal pen for the sheep. I could get more if I wanted to, but it's not really necessary. So at the moment, at the lower level farm, you don't need to overly add in too much to the game. So we'll talk about that one as well. Right, okay, supposed to be here today, but didn't come. Fingers crossed for tomorrow, says Shirley. Phoebe, will Mr. Rich come? Okay, Phoebe streamed last night. I was silent mode sitting in the back there, so we will see. Phoebe has some other family issues that she needs to resolve at the moment, so she may or may not be here. Remember that she's got her family members that need to be sorted and organized and things like that, so she could be, she may not be. Just next time you see her on the stream, just say hello to her. Okay, right, well, let's go feed these animals I've got down anyway, and once that's done, that is cool there. We go feed these ones, which is removing some of the resources I've got there that I don't need to keep, and we get those ones on the go as well, and that will start their production cycle, and then a few more down there. Right now we've got a load of berry bushes and we've only got limited amount of machines and resources here, so I need to think about how I can actually use those berry bushes. Now if I actually had all of the machines at this level, then I could probably do a lot more. I need to get to level 26 before I actually get the juice press, which would be a nice machine to actually get, but again that's more money and I just don't have the coinage yet, so I will be doing a lot of production in relation to making and selling to build up my coins more. There's 5 smelters available there. Now I do actually have the mine as an option to open, but it's not worth buying the smelters until I actually open the mine, so I can ignore that one. I've got the cake oven, the sewing machine, I've got the loom, the pie oven, the barbecue grill, the popcorn pot, the sugar mills, the dairy, and 2 feed mills and 1 bakery. So I do have the basic machines that I need for my level, and that is cool enough for me. Yeah, wheating is good, said Leo. I totally agree, but I also need to be careful of my resources at the moment as well, so I've got too much in my storage. Now, as you've just seen there, I've got a lot of actual berries that I don't need, so I'm going to go sell some of those berries. I can sell those berries for 468 coins, which is actually good money for me. Now, people may buy them, they may not. Usually berries sell very quickly, so as a lower level player, having a lot of berry bushes is rather useful because you can actually produce a lot and then you can sell them. Now, you've got a choice. You can leave them there for people that are your friends but to come and buy them, or you can advertise them. Now, advertising them is good because remember that advertisement goes towards your achievements. And again, there's more diamond opportunities for lower level players to start boosting up their diamond ability by increasing specific things within their game. So there's a lot of challenges there that you could do on the achievement side. So advertising at a lower level is very good indeed. So do it. Right, okay, I was sad just because I had to buy the duck salon, so now I only have 360,000 coins. Duck salon's nice. The turnaround time is a little bit slow, but if you've got a nice booster, it's good. So do make sure. Nighthawk, my friend, hello, and Happy New Year to you as well. It's good to see you here on this fine and beautiful day. So, yeah, everybody, Rude's in the house. Now, if you haven't already subscribed to his channel, please go do so. He's another content creator like myself, and he does awesome streams both in English and in his own native language. So check him out. He also does a lot of good designs, and I've even copied some of his design features as well at some stage within the game. Right, okay, now we've collected what I'm again able to do. You'll see that my storage is now filled back up again. So I've got a lot of resources there that are still taking up a lot of space. Now what I'm going to do first of all is just plant down some of the wheat, and I'm going to plant down some of the corn. I'm also going to plant down some of the actual soya beans and then some sugar. Get rid of these ones over there and then get some carrots. Now the reason I'm going to do that because I need to start making some animal feed. It's always a good idea at a lower level to plant the the crops you need first before you start making the animal feed. That way you don't make a mistake and run out too early. So keep that in mind, everybody. Make sure that you are actually planting the crops that you need at a very, very low level before you start making the feed, because it's much easier to double up from a high amount than it is from a low amount of vegetables. Mr. Lich said I didn't get a notification. It appears a lot of people are not getting others. Nathan said your live stream is a bit laggy. Oh, I've got green bars across the line and it shouldn't be laggy. Maybe I need to check my settings, but it all should be good. It could depend on where you are, maybe, Nathan. I don't know. I'm actually in Japan and live streaming from Japan. I'm using my building's Wi-Fi, which is pretty good, unless the mothers will become active. Okay, the Wi-Fi speed does go up and down, but there's nothing I can do about that. But if it's laggy, there's not much I can do on that side. That's again down to YouTube. Like, nobody got notifications today, so really not sure. You're in New Zealand. Right, Nightcourt said I got the notification, so sometimes it's working. Okay, very strange. Some people are getting it, some people are not. I'm ending around 12 or 12:30 today, Leo. My eldest son is here, so I'm going to be stopping earlier to actually go and have lunch with him and my wife. So I don't see him that often, and he is now 20 years old, and he has had his coming of age day in Japan, which was yesterday. So I want to spend lunch with him, and he can treat me. Yeah, or maybe I can treat him. We will see. Right, okay. So some people are getting notifications, some people are not. So YouTube, your system is broken again. Thank you very much for causing us live streamers issues. And it really bugs me that you can't fix your services. It's bad enough with getting the green death icon, which hopefully you will resolve soon. But yes. Sorry, not the green death, the yellow death icon. I hate that one. Okay, right, well, as I said, I've actually planted a load of crops now to actually produce the feed. I need to make chicken feed down there. I don't need to worry about sheep feed. I do need some more cow feed, but I also need some pig feed. So we get some pig feed in there as well. And we get some cow feed on the end there as well on that one machine. And then we go with the chicken feed for the other machine. Now, I've only got 4 slots of each of those available. Now, as I get more diamonds, I can start increasing that, but at the moment, I'm not too concerned. It gives me enough feed that I need for this level, so it's a lower priority for me. It really, really is. Right, why are you eating today, Ricky? About anything special? By the way, show the stuff you got from Supercell to Rud. Okay, right, well today I've actually got a sausage and mayonnaise roll ×2 and a bread roll ×1 to eat as well. So I will munch on those for breakfast, but not too much because, like I said, I want to have lunch with my son as well. Right, what do you think is the best way to make money for a level 31? I'm going to show some of those things now, basically. So you're looking to make a lot of money within the game. Your best option is selling, and that's through the roadside stall and through the actual train board as well, or through the boat. They are your best ways of getting cash within the game. Any other way, it gives nice coins, but not always the best. As you level up, you get the town. That's really good as well. Visitors, not so good for coinage, so most of the time I will decline those ones. Their benefit is not good at all, so I will send those on their way. Yep. Okay, I think most people have seen the equipment I've been given at the moment, and it's nice. I like it indeed. I really do. The headset I'm wearing is pretty comfortable. Heavy, but very nice. Okay, right. Oh, I got some expansion materials. Now, I've just loaded up the one machine with the bakery. Now, all I'm doing here is making some bread. I can increase the mastery on this as I work forward. My next one is at 140 hours. There's bread that I'm producing. Now, that's actually a good use for the wheat. I could do a lot of wheating at this level, which would be very beneficial for me to actually make a lot of money within the game. But it's also not so useful just to sell wheat. If I'm selling bread, I can make more cash, which is maybe more beneficial. Now, according to this, there is a crop event. It's nice, but those crops are good, but not really that beneficial for me at the end of the day. I could use them, I suppose, and sell them, but that's not what I want at this moment in time. I probably won't be there to harvest them, so this event for me, for this level, because of the playing time I do, is not useful for me. But for other farmers, absolutely wonderful. 3 times the crop is really good. Ricky, will you do farm review? I have a great Christmas design, but Christmas is basically over and I want to see my farm before I put them away. So, Michael, I will be looking at some designs later once I've actually gone through redesigning and looking at a baby farm like this. The other content creators get something as well. Rude, I'm not sure on that one. I really don't know. I would have to ask on that one. But it would be wonderful if everybody did. It really would. So it would be fantastic. So, really would be good. I hope so. You guys to get a set of these as well would be very nice indeed, I think. But I don't know. That one I'm not sure on. Double coin events are the best, but we haven't gotten many lately. That is true. Now, if we go up into the newspaper, we can see what is scheduled as well. That will give you a lot of coins through these events. And if you do have the visitors when a double coin event is on, then it's actually beneficial. Otherwise, just send them away unless you've got crops that are available that you don't mind selling. Tomorrow is a fishing boost event for all buildings. Not beneficial for me. I don't have the fishing area yet and I'm not a high enough level. Wednesday to Saturday is a global town visitor event, which is kind of okay if you've got the town as well. And the Sunday boat event XP. So the Sunday one could be beneficial for me. The town, okay, the fishing area, I can't interact with those because my level's not high enough. I'm actually playing on an iPad at the moment, Team Better. Nathan, yes, I tried it many years ago, but not keen on it, which is why I don't play it. Sorry. What's new and different in Japan? Well, yesterday was a national holiday. It was Coming of Age Day. If you check out my Facebook post, you can see some wonderful traditional clothing that the young people wear on that day, especially now that they have turned 18, and it's rather good. Now, I do need some peppers. I better get some of those on the go for later. The rest is good for the moment in time, but we're just going to keep going with the wheat as well. I wonder how many Heyday streamers there are in the world. I keep happening up on new ones, of course. I can only watch so many. If I find new ones, and I often add them to my actual subscription list. I can't watch them all the same, but sometimes if I'm free in the evening and they're streaming, it tells me then I will go and sit there and watch and listen. But it depends on the time of the day. A lot of people I'm actually sleeping, so I would love to be able to watch Rude and many of the other guys, but the time-wise is not always the best for me. Okay, right, let's get some brown sugar on the go down there as well. That will give me more coins later. And let's actually load up the pancakes. Now I'm going to go with the pancakes because the pancakes are actually more beneficial at this level because they grow faster. Also, they produce faster. Because they produce faster, I can actually get more coinage out of them as well. So that's much more comfortable for me. Now, this one here is very nice. It's 3 hours to do. This one here takes 1 hour. This one here takes 2 hours. So turnaround time's not that great, but I do need some products anyway. So let's kill off my machine. 3, 6, 9 hours worth of work there. Not much I can do until they are ready. The machine is now... I can ignore it. How is the dragon? Well, the dragon at home said she's going to be doing the laundry. But when I left the house, she was still checking her phone and looking at some things on the internet and other stuff like that. So will she go back to bed? I don't know. Will she do some laundry? I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see when I come back later. Tone, hello. Good to see you here as well. And Team Better, wheating is a good one. Absolutely. So I will be doing a lot of that today as well. Right, loading up my machines. I need some woolly hats, which are 1 hour, 2 hours for the sweaters, and 3 hours for the blue sweater. Also need some cotton fabric in there. Let's get some cotton fabric. That's a faster producing product, and that'll be nice as well. Also takes up some of the resources. Anyone know if Gizmo streams today? Couldn't tell you. Okay, but someone says she streams on Twitch tomorrow. There you go. Right, we come back down to this machine here, collect those resources. We need a cotton shirt. We absolutely do. The others take many, many hours. We do the cotton shirt, and now I'm out of resources. Carrots are now ready. I can collect those, and so is the wheat. Right, let's just keep going at the wheat, and we get more and more XP as we progress through, and then I can sell it off as well. Popcorn's now ready. I'm going to go with the basic popcorn, and all of those machines are now loaded up down there. The last machines I've got down here, we've got some wonderful berry cakes there, take an hour. We got some carrot cake, there's some nice cream cakes, and we've got the cheesecake. Now, the berry cakes are only 1 hour, so let's load those up as well, get those on the go. Right, now I got 16 diamonds available. Should I use them or not? That is the question in the game. If I use them, then where is the best place to do it, I wonder. Now, production-wise, I could load or I could expand one of my machines. And by expanding one of my machines, I can produce a lot more. But which one to go for? Should I go for the bakery, which is 12 diamonds? Should I go for the pie oven, which is 9? Should I go for the loom? Another 9 there. Sewing machine 6. Okay, popcorn is 12. I've got the cake oven, which is 6. I could do the barbecue grill there, or I could do the sugar mill. So there's a few machines there that could be upgraded. I've also got the dairy over here as well, which has a few spaces that need to be filled up. So we're going to take some butter on that one, and there's 12 diamonds there as well. Right, now if you were a lower level player, what would you choose, I wonder? Would you choose to upgrade the machines, or would you keep those diamonds for a little bit later? So that is the question. What would you do? What would you do? So tell me, guys, what do you think? Ian said you need help with your boat for this level. No, because I don't actually I don't know. I've not checked yet. We'll have to have a look. So I sold off a load of berries when I could have done my crates. That's kind of crazy. I can do one of my bacon and eggs, which is coins. I may not be able to do the rest of it, but that is fine as well. Should have actually done my boat first, shouldn't I, before I sold off all those berries? Oh well, no worries. And I've got a lot of other products down there that need to be done, but 15 hours, we'll see. I'll have a look at that in a moment in time. Right, Team Better says go with the machines. Okay, Leo says go with the bakery, and he sits for the Blossom Derby. Blossom Derby. I would definitely say prepare a lot of products that you need. Start making a load of your basic materials so you can start producing more goods as well. It really, really helps. Communicate with your team so you know which tasks you are doing versus the ones that not. Load up the board before you actually start taking the tasks. Right, okay, Nathan's question's been answered. Leo said the bakery. I'm tempted on that one as well, Leo, because it's a very useful machine at this level. What are the best items to sell? At the end of the day, doesn't matter, sell everything. So at the end of the day, if you just sell everything, then you can make a lot of money. Depends on your level and depends on what your focus is. Carl says he's a level 82. That's nice. My baby farm, the one looking at the moment, which is my son's old farm, is a level 25. But yeah, Nighthawk, so Rude said they're the same thing. What I said, Nathan, do work with your team. At the end of the day, for the Blossom Derby, communicating with your team is really important. You need to be able to know what tasks are available and to help each other, support each other. Derbies are team-based. You've got to work with each other, and that's the same with any of them. And Rude's playlist, where people are actually working together to do certain tasks, has actually shown that working together as teams is very, very effective. If you have specific goals in mind and your team works towards those goals, you can really do a good job. And it's actually interesting watching how people progress within their farms and levels when they do work as a team. Right, okay, Ian, give me a second, please, for the moment. Okay, Team Better, I'm closer here. I'm a level 31. Well, my farm I'm at the moment is a level 25. Can't get much lower than that, maybe, unless you're a brand new player. Right, now in a moment I'm going to be looking at designing this farm and recreating and moving things around and talking about some ideas that I think are very useful. You've also got some other people within the stream, so we will be actually checking on that one. And Luke, hello my friend, and you said you've opted out as well. Ooh. Right, M said I'm level 36. I usually focus on growing blackberries for money. Okay, level 36, growing blackberries for money is really beneficial, and you should definitely do that one. Are you using the baby farm for storage? At the moment, just for showing off lower level videos. I'm not using it for storage at all because there's no benefit in storing anything on this farm. Starting second season with experiment farms. Go for it. Okay. Like I said, everybody, go and watch Rude's experiment farms. Those playlists he's got there are really, really beneficial. If you are looking at ideas on how teams to work together like that, do it. As an example, if you go and look at Umit's farm, you've got a whole group of neighborhood or a whole neighborhood there supporting the one player to progress up in the rank structure. That's how again they play as well. So neighborhoods supporting each other are very beneficial, whether it's one person or the group. Do it. It really does help. How many tasks is a Blossom Derby? I can't remember off the top of my head, sorry. Okay. Nathan, use the baby farm for making dairy products and such, says Leo. That's actually a good idea as well. If you've got the capacity to do that, resources, then definitely do it. I find that trying to move things around is a little bit of a problem sometimes. So Ian, hang on a second, please. Hang on. Decline those ones, decline that one, and decline that one. And I'm being told to come on over to Ian's. Okay. So that should be good to have a look at in a moment. Okay, let's keep going with the wheating. Now, what are the benefits of the wheating? Well, number one, it fills up your storage. Number two, it allows you to make a lot of products that are very beneficial. And there we go, we're expanding the one machine here again with those diamonds, giving me another product I can produce. 15 diamonds for the next one. So the bakery is my preference as well, by the way, for expanding. Actually, wheating is very good. The more wheating you do, the more opportunities you have of getting expansion materials and experience points. It turns around very, very fast, and you never know. You might be able to actually sell it. You might be able to get a lot of coinage as well. Not always, but some people do buy it. You can sell it for full price if you wanted to, like this one here. Someone may come along and they may say, ooh, full price wheat, I'll take that one. But quite often, actually selling it for a lower price is much better. Also as well, by doing a lot of wheating, you're actually able to sell a lot of wheat and you're then advertising, and advertising works towards gaining the achievements, which is again very good. All right, I'm being told to come to level 58, so let's go and have a look at level 58 and see if you are connected to this one down here. Right, 58, 58, 58. We're coming down, 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 down. Do I have you as a 58? There we go. Right, let's see what you've got. So I'll take those back again, take that and that as well. And we come back to my farm, and then we can do those ones you've just sold to me. Well, there we go on that one. We can do that one there, and I just sold loads of those, and now I've just put them back in again. Well, there we go. Beautiful indeed. Got some coins and some XP, and not as much as I'd had hoped, but oh well. And I can request help on those ones now, which is good as well. There we go, there we go, there we go. You guys can have the XP as well. Ian, thank you very much. Right, does anyone have a tutorial on how to make a new farm on one device? I'm not sure if I do. I have to check my playlist, but I'm not sure. Ricky, you need to do a video on using the edit mode. Surely I do have one already, but I can do another one. I can use William's farm for that as well. My stream should not be laggy at all. If it is, then that's down to the internet itself. So that one I don't know. I got a green line across the bar here on my stream health side. My internet speed is good. So if it's laggy, then okay, is everybody laggy or just a few people? Marietta said I didn't get a notification. A lot of people didn't get notifications. So if it's laggy, then refresh on your side, Golden Freddy. It appears that YouTube is having issues today, so not much I can do about that. Usually it breaks when I'm streaming, which is a pain. Okay, well, thank you very much for filling those, Elizabeth. That is very cool of you. And I get another boat done, which is good. More XP for me and a beautiful voucher as well. Lovely indeed. Right, you'll see that everyone's saying there's no lag, so it's obviously your one that's lagging your side, so refresh your screen and then double check your internet as well, please. At the moment mine is good. Usually when it goes bad I know about it as well, but I've got a green line straight across the farm here. Okay, I like the eggs, keep those producing, keep making the feed for the chickens at this level, and you will have no problems at all with this. Those chickens turn around quickly, you can make a lot of wheat and a lot of feed, and as a result you can produce a lot more. Now I'm going to grow some carrots down there because I've got a visitor asking for carrots. I've got someone asking for eggs I'm going to say no to. I'll take the soya beans again there and get a few more on the go for later as well. Keep planting that wheat down there again, so more wheat is good. Is it possible to visit your farm without your friend's code? I'm afraid without being interacted with me, it's very difficult to actually find my farm. You need to be my friend to be able to see me. I think the game is laggy and not the stream. I don't notice any lag on the game itself. I do know that there is a special offer for me. So the lumberjack is there and he's saying that would you like me to chop down one of your bushes and 19 of your trees and I will only charge you 49 diamonds. Yeah, take a walk. I'm really going to be doing that one, not. No offense, Mr. Lumberjack, but I do not need your services and I'm very happy to keep those trees there and only chop them down when I have my resources and I need to get rid of them. At this moment, not a problem. That is not an offer. I know. It's terrible, isn't it? 49 diamonds. No way, no way, no way. I've actually got 3 farms already. So 3 farms already. I have that. I've sent the codes, but I haven't got a response yet. Well, the other 2 farms I'm not logged into, so I can't actually accept the friendship on that one. But this one here, you'll see, is full up. There's a maximum 250 people there already. Unless I actually remove anybody, there's not much I can do to add new friends on this one just yet. They should stop with those really wrong offers. I do agree in some ways. I think the offers do need to be looked at. I really, really do. That's a lot of diamonds. Now, if you're a high-level player, I think you have a more of an opportunity to have a large amount of diamonds and to actually... So let's talk about that one. I think that's a good one as well, Rude, to cover this one since we are here. I think the lumberjack can be beneficial, but I think the diamonds are a wrong way to go about this. I would actually prefer it to be coins or vouchers. It would be so much better than using diamonds, because someone like myself that's got a lower level farm like this does not have the ability to spend 49 diamonds chopping down trees or bushes. It's a nice idea. I like the concept behind it, but I don't think it's that beneficial. I really don't. And Power Ranger, I agree. At higher levels, it's much, much easier to get saws and axes within the game. Whereas a lower level player, there's a lot more work involved. And I will say to people, try not to let your dead bushes and trees become too great. If you do get a lot of them, it's okay to blend them in. But I do personally feel that 49 diamonds is still way too much for someone like this farm who just doesn't have the resources and needs to be upgrading their machines. The priority is not trees and bushes. The priority is machinery. Upgrading the machinery and expanding on those is much, much better. Same as the instant barn and silo upgrades. That's an interesting one, Rude. I'm not sure on the community's overall take on that one. I know some people like the concept, some people are not too keen on it. If you're needing a few more expansion materials, then it's a nice way of actually purchasing them, I suppose, and gaining those items, plus a few extra diamonds. But at the end of the day, it's brand new, and let's see how it progresses. It's an interesting idea. How it will develop, I'm not yet sure. But after seeing the lumberjack so many times, I still feel that for someone at like this level, diamonds is not the way to go. And as a high level player, I can get diamonds anyway. I'd much rather be using coins or vouchers. It would be much more comfortable. Josephine, yes, it's been a long time, and this is my son's old farm, and I use that one. So for me, this is not my own choice of third farm. This is one I've taken over, and I now use to actually show off and describe and demonstrate different things. And that's what I'm going to be doing with this one. Right, Reese says, hey, I love you so much. Keep playing. That's for getting me into the game. Well, you are welcome, and thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy the game as much as I do. And my viewer status is still very low today, so I wonder, is YouTube actually going to start telling all of my fans that I'm actually live streaming or not yet? Can you look at my farm without being a friend? Team Better, it's very challenging. If I switch over to my other farms and you add me as a friend code there, then yes. If you're on Facebook, then we can become friends that way, then it's very easy to do. If you were to invite me to your neighborhood, then maybe your request would show up here, and then I could actually tap on that one and then go and have a look at you as well. That's the only other way. I did make a request when I went to Helsinki for us content creators. We would like a way to be able to search on a neighborhood's code and then be able to go and visit them and review them. We don't need to buy from them, but we just want to go and have a look and see what they're like. It's like when someone requests to join, you can go and visit them. So as a content creator, I'd like to be able to go and visit other people's farms and have a look at their farms. So I mentioned that for those of us who are content creators, we often use our friends bars to add people that we, one, interact with, and two, to actually go and review as well. So I'd like that option. Right, okay. Leo, can you please stop talking about that one? I don't really want my chat loaded up with a bot program that some of your friends have loaded onto their computers and are using for stealing resources from their friends. At the end of the day, please do check your friends, and you will find that specific friends are the ones that are causing the issue. So you may want to go through, when did it start, who did you start adding in, or who is connected with many people who are having that problem. I think that one is the main thing. So yeah. Yes, Gizmo. Same with my last streams as well. So sometimes they're going out, sometimes not as well. It's very frustrating as well. I will message my contact at YouTube now. So I actually have a contact at YouTube now, which is really good. And I've been dealing with him in relation to live streaming and then getting the yellow death symbol. So that yellow death symbol of demonetization, especially when they're saying that all of my tag codes and my description of my video, I was told I was 99% safe after the service team looked at all of my videos and my channel. And they can't understand why Heyday is getting demonetizations, because we're not really a dangerous game. So for some reason, it's very strange. But fingers crossed they will fix it so none of us ever get it again. And we'll see what happens. Instant Barner silos are bad. No offer, said Nighthawk on that one. Yeah, it's an option that's brand new. I want to see how it progresses on that one. It's not really an offer as such. You'll get a little bit extra on the diamonds. Maybe if they tweaked it a little bit more as they start watching how it's taken and people buy or don't buy, they may adjust it. So I would say with those ones, Rude, because we have a direct contact with the team, I know it's a brand new thing that they've just introduced that they're trialing out at the moment. Give them feedback on it and let them know how you want it to develop. I would probably do the same thing as well. I think it would be very nice that way if we give them the feedback from the community on how to make it better or more useful. Are there more upgrades on the way soon? What do you mean by upgrades? If you mean new land, I think you've got enough within the game now to last you a long time. A long time. We do not need any new land, definitely not. There's plenty within the game now. And good luck getting the permits. Those permits are now going to be a challenge to get because there's limitations on how you get them, and you're not always going to get them in the derby. You'll find that you may have to respin sometimes, and not everybody wants to respin to get the permits. So fingers crossed on that one. How long did it take you to get to level 25? Well, this farm is my son's, and it's a 2-year farm because there's a 2-year statue there. But I don't usually play this one live or whatever else, but I'm doing it especially today because I want to show off lower level designs and playing style for this one as well anyway. So you'll see that everything's actually loaded up and progressing. Now, I actually haven't had a look at the delivery board yet, so we're going to do that one in a moment. Now, the sugar order, I'm going to request some help on. Now, normally I would delete this one and send it on its way. But with the new request to help option, I think it's very good for actually turning these orders around a lot faster. And I don't have to wait the 30 minutes. I get less permits with the derby, but they are coming with offers to buy. I think it is bad. I've not noticed that one yet, Rude, so I must admit I haven't taken not done the derby for a while yet, so I'm not sure how things are going. It takes now 2 years to get all of the permits. That's going to be a long time. Okay. Global Trucker is good fun. I like the Global Truck ones. They are good. And Diamond says hello to Gizmo as well. So I've requested on that one order. I've got another one down here that's requesting 3 sugars and bacon. That one's a nice easy one for my friends to do. Let's do that as well. I got this one down here with the hamburger, or this one down here with the top. Let's do the one with the hamburger. There's a nice amount of coin and XP on that one as well. So there you go, everybody. 3 orders requested. I'll do this one for my hood as well. So 4 orders requested there, and this one for the metal bars, I'll bin that one. I'm going to go and do this one as well, which will give me more coins and more XP, and that is wonderful. And Ian has helped me out on this one. Thank you very much indeed. Right, carrots again, and that order request down there is for carrots. Yeah, you go. You're super happy, I know. More wheating in place again as well, which is wonderful. And I think we are doing great. I need some of the actual corn produced in a moment. Not in the mystery chest anymore. Wrong turn, says Luke. Sorry, says Nighthawk Rude. So, Rude, we need to actually mention in our in-game chat that we have, our private chat, so both Gizmo, yourself, and myself, we need to give our feedback on this as well from the community. So remember that if we don't like it, we need to mention it as well, and let's see what they do with that one. So I think definitely behind the scenes we need to mention that they need to be releasing permits more within the chests and other things. I definitely think another way of getting them is good, because I've not been playing the derby, so for me I've not been getting any at all. So as a result of that, I can't really open up my big farms land much more anyway. But then again, I've not been focusing on that area either. But will they listen to us? You never know. You never know, Gizmo. When I went to Helsinki recently, I actually sat down with the boss and the 2 bosses, should I say, and they asked me questions. I gave some feedback on what I would like to see within the game, but we will see. We will see. But yep, they will do. They will do. Right, thank you very much on those ones there. And that one I'm going to bin on that order. We'll send that one on its way. You can have the XP and I get the next order. That one I'll bin as well, and we are good on that side. Phoebe, hello my dear, how are you today? Anthony said, I got 4 marker stakes in the chest. That is really good as well. Do you have any tips for moving up in the derby? Basically, if you are going to do a derby, one of your best options is to actually look at what's on the board and then start deleting the tasks before you start. As soon as the first person takes the task, that's when the derby starts for your team. So the longer you wait, the better your chances are against a weaker team. So then you'll actually find that you can start leveling up, getting to those higher 3 positions. You need to be doing derby point tasks 310 above. If you do 310 and above, you're guaranteed to be in the top 5 at least, depending on everybody else. If you are doing the derby, delete all of the tasks off the board until you build up a good selection. Start preparing all the materials as well, so preloading up the machines for that actual derby itself, and then doing the derby. Now, make sure that your team is on board with this, because as soon as one person starts the derby task, if you're not ready for it, then you'll find that you're behind the rest of the other teams, and it can be a challenge to catch up as well. So that's the basic advice on the derby. So 1, preload the machines, and 2, make sure that you are not taking the orders until everybody is ready and you've got everything all sorted, done and dusted. I think everybody else would agree with that advice on that side, so give it a go. Okay, right, we got some resources down here to sell as well. Let me get some more cash. I need to build up my resources, which is much better. And very low now, which is good. And we'll sell those. Advertise again as usual, because advertising is important. And perfect. Right, let's send those ones off as well. And everybody's saying good morning to Shirley and to Phoebe and each other within the chat. So the numbers are slowly increasing as people are realizing that I am live streaming. That is good. Right, let's start talking about redesigning a baby farm, because that is my main focus today. And I'm going to have some fun. Okay, someone's been rejected. Opted a few out of the derby. If you don't hear from Mimi, they will be opted out soon. Okay, nothing much there. Rejected on that one. Yeah, okay. So, hiya, I'm live streaming this farm at the moment. Good morning. There we go. Right, Phoebe said I didn't get notifications either, so it looks like a lot of people are still not getting those notifications. So, YouTube, what are you doing? Why are my notifications not going out? So that is a pain. Now I know I uploaded some videos last night before I went to bed, so that would come under the notification system. So I wonder if it has to do with the number of videos that we upload and send out within a 24-hour period. I think that could be the issue. So Gizmo, for yourself, you're saying your notifications haven't gone out to your fans as well. Prior to doing your live stream within a 24-hour period, how many videos did you actually make and upload and send out to your community? Because from what I understand from speaking with YouTube, that will affect the notifications as well. And Rude, good night, my friend, and see you next time. And Rude, maybe that's the same thing for yourself. If notifications are not going out on any of your streams, please be aware, I think, that a certain number of videos that we upload within a 24-hour period, the notifications go out, but after that, then it kind of stops for that period. I think that is the context as well. So only one. Okay. So it should definitely be more. I think it's like 3 they were saying, something along those lines. But live streams and video shouldn't be. So it shouldn't be. Live stream should be definitely be separate. I will ask my contact at YouTube on that one. Because if your streams are not going out, mine are not going out, then there's a problem. And now that I've actually got that contact through meeting him, I'm going to be picking his brains every time I have problems other than using the service side. Now remember that because you are now partnered on YouTube, you've actually got the help, that chat option. You can chat with them directly. So remember, within your settings, you actually have this one. Oh, yes, it is, Gizmo. It is widespread. There's a lot of people complaining at the moment about it as well. There's a lot of issues. So not all notifications are going out. There's a problem. Have you noticed any of your subscriber counts have gone crazily up or down as well, or your watch time? So a lot of people's watch time has dropped as well. That's been reduced as certain things have been removed. Also as well, subscriber counts have been going up and down crazily as well. At Gizmo, you don't have to do the email. You can actually do live chats with them. Remember, you've got that option as well now. So when you go into the help and you can request a live chat in addition to actually sending an email as well. So they never answer them out. Exactly. That's why I do the live chats. If you do the live chats, it's so much easier with them. Because then you go into a queue and then they have to respond to you. As Rude said, like emails are not always good. With the guy I now talk to, he does respond, which is good. Yeah, watch time is very bad. I've had that for ages. I'm afraid that the watch time will go down. Did I just lose my internet there? My device just reconnected. That was strange. Okay, I'm not going to do any popcorn until I grow some more wheat. Not wheat, corn. Diamond said, seems my chats are being seen. I'm going to restart. No, Diamond, I see your chats, but I've not seen everything, I suppose. Don't have live chat option. That's okay. So, Rude, how many subs do you have at the moment on your channel now? So how many subs do you have on your channel now? Okie dokie. Alright, now let's go and start redesigning and looking at this farm. Now, first of all, one thing that I do need within my game is a lot of berry bushes. Now, as you know, I'm saving up my coins to open up my mine, but the mine is a lower priority if I actually can't harvest anything and produce them within this farm. So I may want to buy something within the game, but the basic aspects of the farm are still critical. So you've got to be very, very careful with what you're producing. And actually, I got the threshold. That's very nice. You've got to be very careful with what you're actually producing and making within the game itself, because if you are not producing or growing the right items, you're going to have serious problems. Now, for me, as an example, I've got 2 berry bushes down there, it appears, and the rest have been chopped down. And you'll see then I've also got this unopened area, and I can't really open up any of this area, and at this stage of the game it's not really important, but I want to make it so it actually does look good within my design. Now, one thing you need to think about, as I said before in many of my videos, is these berry bushes. Now, these berry bushes, when they're up against the side of the actual wall, they overlap. It's kind of like an angled bush. They're not actually the same as the walling or other parts. It literally does angle. So the overlap is kind of cool, and it does look good. Also, by placing the berry bushes in this position running down the side at this level, you're not really causing any difficulty either. Right, Dalbeer, if you look down below in the chat, it says Nightbot, and my codes are now in the chat there. My moderator has just added, so Phoebe, thank you very much. I'm going to be here until about 12 o'clock, everybody, so it's only going to be a short stream today. My eldest son has come home because it is coming of age day, or it was yesterday, so I want to take him out for lunch and spend a few hours with him. So we will see. But I've also got loads of food here as well, so yeah, what do I do? Okay, all right. Now, next thing I need to do, as I do mention, is buy the berry bushes. Now, I'm not of a high enough level yet to get the blackberry bush, so that one is not so important. But these raspberry bushes at 220 coins each are very beneficial. You're not really losing any money by planting these either. You don't need to worry about having too many. It's always good to have loads anyway. And according to this, there's a bush behind that, I think, maybe. Let's have a look. What's behind that that's stopping? Could be the tree, I think. Yep, it is. It's the tree. So I can plant down many of these. It will take up the coinage. Not a problem indeed. indeed. They will just sit along the side of the walls. As I play the game, I can harvest them, and I get a lot of coins out of it as well. So when it comes down to the berry bushes at a lower level farm like this, plant many because they are very beneficial indeed. And then when you do harvest them, as an example, not only are you getting a lot of XP, but you're also getting a lot of coins. The only downside is you're going to need a lot of axes if you do chop them down too quickly. But definitely... Lynn said, just got startled by a commercial. Yep, I know. Every now and then I can press a button which says advertise on my channel. That advertisement is actually generating some income for me. So I get a percentage of that. YouTube gets the rest. So apologies if you don't like the advertisements. But every now and then, not all the time, I will play an ad on my channel as well. Anyone ask why I am happy? Because you are smiling, I think, yes. Okay, now actually I need to nibble while I'm doing this. Yes, Ricky did it. So, but what was your advertisement about? That is the question. So, what was the advertisement for? I really do have a concern about some of the advertisements. I want to make sure that they are suitable for my audience. Now, I can't actually see what ads are being played on your side. I can on my side. But I don't always know what ads you are getting. So you skipped it. No! Oh my god. Okay, now if you get an advertisement, by the way, that you feel is unsuitable for Heyday, please actually screenshot it and send it to me. And then I will message YouTube directly and say this one is not suitable for my audience. Please don't do it again. This one is a sausage, mayonnaise, and bread, and it is a total heart killer. I do as well with some of the ads, Gizmo. I think some of them are really funny. They are really funny, especially the ones in Japan. The advertisements we have out there in Asia are really good. Like the weight loss ones using a young lady that is not really skinny, and then she supposedly takes this weight loss medicine or whatever it is, and then she becomes very beautiful. Yeah, I don't believe that one. Sorry. Sometimes these advertisements are just like, yeah, I don't think so. You can't just take a drink and then like lose hundreds of pounds. Right. Anyone have iron bars? Sorry, I can't do that one. Ricky, I can't find out how to make 2 accounts on one device. Can you please show me? I currently only have 1 farm. Nathan, on my on my playlist, there is how to do something. If you go to that playlist, there is a video on how to add in a new farm. It's actually very, very easy to do. What you need to do is to click the button that says play without Supercell ID, and then you need to set up that new farm, and then you need to save it under a new email address. So a new email address, not the same email address, a new email address. Remember that one. It has to be different. Wolfgirl, hello, by the way. And Mr. Rich says, please read my Twitter because I sent you a picture and a message. I will do so, but a little bit later. Right, let's keep collecting the coins on this one. My hoodies haven't done this one yet. Oh my goodness me, what are they doing? They must be sleeping. Let's have a look. Haha, I'm this farm at the moment. What? According to live streaming is bad. Heyday. What's going on? According to your message system, me typing I'm live streaming is bad. Oh my god, that's funny. Right, hang on a second. Let me just move my face. Let me show you. So there you go. My message here says, hi, I'm live streaming this farm at the moment. And it says I'm ... So according to this, it says that live streaming is not okay. So LIVESTREAMING. So what is wrong with live streaming? Huh? Oh, I got to send that to the Heyday team. Hey guys, your system is a little bit strange. It's blocking live streaming. Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it? Like, how can that be dangerous? Like, how can it be bad, I wonder? So, all my streams are good. Even YouTube has said that I'm 99% safe. My name on Heyday is Johnson Farm, says Wolfgirl. Well, hello, Aliyah Johnson. It's good to see you here as well, by the way. I have 3 farms and I'm currently playing one of them today. Okay, so tip number 1, as I said, use the actual berry bushes around the side. Okay, you're not going to lose out with them. They will take a bit of coinage, yes, I do agree, which will reduce your coinage down. But they do produce a lot of berries within the time frame that it takes to turn around. You've got about 3 or 4 growths there per berry bush, and you do need to chop them down, so make sure you've got saws and axes as well. Right, next one for redesigning is your farmland. And farmland is very important indeed. Now, you have a lot of choices here when it comes to farmland. And I'm going to show off some ideas now. So let's have a look at that one. We're going to copy this one here. Question mark. What does this one say? Ooh. The active layout of your current farm is the town. Layout of the marking is lacking essential items. It may not be set as active until those items are placed. That is very nice to know. That is wonderful indeed. Next one. Edit layout. Open the selected layout in edit mode. Copy layout. Copy the selected layout into another slot. Set as active. Set the selected layout as active. It must not have any pending essential items. Okay. Right. Open your storage. All essential items must be removed from storage before saving in an active layout. Decorations are not essential items. Okay. Erase mode on. When erase mode on, every item you tap is immediately stored. Ooh. Right. Okay. I hate when plants die. My plants never die. It's always good. Right, but I have a green thumb. Actually, we're not so green. It's more like pinky white, so, but sometimes if I paint it, it looks green. But yep, my plants never die. This is Heyday. Nothing ever dies. It's good. Right, green tick mark. Save or cancel your changes or to leave edit mode. Active layouts can only be saved if all essential items are placed. That's interesting. Store various objects at once. Store all fields and habitats. Okay. Store all production machines or town buildings. Okay. Store all fruit trees and bushes. Okay. Store all decorations. Sounds interesting. So this is the edit mode, eh? I've got a Williams farm and I've got a copy farm. I've got the option to add in new farm slots if I wanted to for 20, 40 or 80 diamonds. Oh my goodness me. Now we've got a red exclamation mark on this one, so what I'm going to do is to copy this one here. I'm going to paste it over here, and you're about to replace an existing layout. The replaced layout will be discarded. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. Now we're going to go into this one here and we're going to edit it. So let's go edit this one here, and I can show you the farmland options. Should a low level do boats, tea and vines? Absolutely. If you actually do the boats, you've got a good way of getting coins and XP. You also get the vouchers as well. It's more challenging by yourself or lower level, but that's not such a problem. You ask your hoodies to help with 3, you ask your, sorry, help with 1, ask friends to help with 3, and then you try to do the rest yourself, so go for it. Right, now let's have a look at the farmland. So we're going to put all of these things back into storage. There we go, and it's all gone now. I like that one, and that is beautiful. Right, now I'm also going to be getting rid of some of my trees. We're going to put those trees back into storage, and we put the machines back into storage, and we do the decoration. So my farm is now bare, and there's nothing there. Now, as I mentioned earlier, okay, like using the berry bushes running down the side of the actual walls is a good idea. If you can do that, it makes it so much more beneficial. Now, by using the edit mode, you actually get to see what's behind the trees if something is hidden or missing. So remember, the edit mode is great at this level for seeing what is hiding your bushes or why you can't actually find something. So do remember that as well. Right. Next one. Now, farmland. Now, farmland, I've got a lot of farmland. And if you see there, I got 42 fields. Now, you have some choices when it comes down to farmland. Some players like to put everything together. And I don't see a problem with that at the end of the day. However, for lower level players, I think that is a mistake. I think separating the farmland into plots like mini allotments is much better. And Wolfgirl said that she loves me. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Remember, Valentine's is around the corner. So if you think you would, or if you are able to, do send me a gorgeous Valentine's card in the post, and then I can open it live on stream, and then I can show your love and I can respond in kind as well. So Valentine's is coming. Send those beautiful Valentine cards using my postal address that's down below in the video description. And yeah, Ricky only takes love gifts in chocolates. No, a card is just as good. I like cards or postcards, but chocolates is nice. Postcard is easy. Valentine's card, go for it. Yeah, I like that one. That's funny. And no glitter. Ah, Leo, yamero. No glitter, no confetti. Unless it's heart confetti, then it'd be okay. Peter, we do. We have two. Excuse me. We have two. We have Valentine's Day and White Day. The system is very different, and it's more for the chocolate companies. Already shops are selling Valentine chocolates, which is totally crazy. Saw them yesterday when I went shopping. But Valentine's Day, usually it's for the ladies to give men chocolates to show their dying love for us. And then on White Day, if the men like the girls, then we give them chocolates back. Often for ladies, they call them giri choco. So giri is like obligation. So because there's a guy in the office, you've got to say that you like him. So you give him chocolates just to show that, hey, okay, no, you just give chocolates to the guys in the office. Yeah, sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's not. Personally, I'd rather have chocolates given to me because somebody likes me. I miss the old English system. Sending Valentine cards with just a question mark there, or maybe a teddy or something like that. Very different. So White Day. So Valentine's Day, then White Day. So Gizmo, Valentine's Day and White Day, but we call it Giddy Choco. Actually, many ladies these days, they give themselves chocolates. So they buy themselves chocolates. Yes. White Day is another month, Gizmo. So it's like the month after or so, I think, something like that. I'll let you know later. I need to double check on the date exactly. But basically, White Day is marshmallows or white chocolates. So White Day, yes. White. So W-H-I-T-E. White Day. My mum buys herself chocolates. That's good. I do as well. Yes. And Leonie, hello, by the way. Okay, right, let's come back to this one. So in this case, we got farmland. Now, I think putting them together as a block like this is not so good. It's not the best thing in the world. Your accent, Ricky. There's nothing wrong with my accent. White Day. Yeah, you just have to listen very closely. So very, 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 very. I could always do it in Japanese, so white dot. White dot. Or shiro. So Japanese pronunciation of white is white do, which I always have to try to correct, and then shiro, which is white in Japanese. Sounded like you were saying maybe White Day. Wyatt Day? What's Wyatt Day? Don't know that one. Okay, now like I said, I don't like my land like this. I think if you're going to do land, your best option is to actually block it. So you create blocks of farmland, whether it's 3 or 9, the choice is yours. And then by doing that, you'll find it's much more beneficial, especially for a lower level farmer. By making a block of farmland as such, you're making it easy for yourself to actually grow different crops. Also as well, by separating it like this, it actually does look a little bit cooler on the design. So you'll see there, all I've done is really like separated the farmland. You'll notice that I need to tweak the design a little bit to bring it closer together, so there's a gap between the two, so it's not so great. But that's not such of a problem either. Not enough space, I know. There we go. So my personal preference for a lower level farm like this is to actually have the farmland separated but into plots. Now the reason I tend to do this one, because it's much easier for me to grow crops that will be done quickly and also take a long time. And that way I feel it's much more comfortable as well. Now the choice is yours if you want to do it like that or not, but that is my advice. So definitely doing something like that is much better when it comes to laying out your farmland. You can have a larger plot, you can have smaller plots. At the end of the day, the choice is yours, but definitely more than one plot. If you have more than one plot, it's easier, as I said, to produce different crops and to manage it a little bit better. So design wise it's better. In relation to laying them out, it's also much better as well. So you've got a better option for harvesting and collecting at this level. And then design wise, certainly a lot cooler. Right, now we need some more of those down there, and I'll take that as well, get that one on the go as well, and popcorn, get some more popcorn down there as well, which is wonderful. Alright, I'm going to go some soya beans down there on that one, and carrots. I'm going to keep going with more carrots as well. I don't mind overloading my barn here with the basic crops. By growing basic crops as I'm playing, it allows me to actually make a lot of money, and the visitors will start requesting the crops as well, because I will have a lot of crops. Note on that side. And I can also sell them for experience points and gain a lot of resources as well, which is wonderful. There we go. Right, my main farm has them all chopped down. Yeah, I'm afraid that's the same sometimes. Hello, Beverly. Good to see you here as well. Yep, chopping down all of the trees is not always a good thing to do. It really isn't. Chopping down all of the trees is a big mistake. And if you've done it, well, it's a shame. You just need to redecorate with trees, which I will show you in a moment. Get rid of the orders I can't do. Of course, I want them taking up my board space. I've requested what I can do today, so we just keep making anyway. Alright, no more I can do there. Let's go with the bread again, which is wonderful. Let's go and sell some of these resources. Now we've got a load of carrots I've just been making. I can sell those. Same with the sugarcane, I can sell that. Same with the soya beans, I can sell that. And we come down here and we look at the resources. What have I got I don't need? So we got some shovels there that I can't use at the moment. I'm going to sell those as well. Come down here for the expansion materials. I can't use those. I'll sell those. And again, that's more money. So selling what I don't need at this level is perfectly fine. They will be bought and I will get a lot of cash, which is wonderful. Bum. Chat is going very fast. Yes, Valentine's stuff is for kids too. That's correct, actually. Yes. Giving your grandson, nieces, nephews Valentine's is very nice indeed. And I definitely recommend it. Leonie said, I redesigned my baby frog and have a look. I will try to do so as well within the time I've got today. Okay. I'm in grade 4 class. Everyone would bring in Valentine's for each other. That's a wonderful idea, Mr. Legit. The only thing these days we have to be careful of is nut allergies. So if we are bringing things in, we've got to be careful in relation to what your friends can and can't eat. So as long as the teacher is organizing safe candy or safe chocolate as a requirement, then no problems. No problems indeed. But then again, if people know they can't eat something, they just say, sorry, I can't eat those. But all is good. Okay, I'm now fed those. Let's get some more of my cow feed on the go. There we go. Wonderful. I'm growing soya beans, I think. Yes, I am. Okay. Wonderful. Take the wheat as well. Another wheat down there, which is wonderful. And I think I've just sold those ones as well. Yes, we have. Thank you. Anyone got about 50 soybeans? I've just sold a load. So, that was good. Ricky, in the USA, the school kids all exchange Valentine's cards. I've done the same many, many years ago in school as well. And it's great. I encourage fun activities. For my kids' classes here in Japan, we do Valentine's and we make them in the class as well. And then I say to them, okay, don't forget to give them to me afterwards. And they all look at me and go, no, not going to happen. And they go, oh, no, you got to give them to me. And they never do. They never do. All right, let's go back to the edit mode. So we're editing this layout at the moment. Now at the moment you'll see that I've stuck down some of the land. I don't like this one down here in the corner, so I'm going to take that away and get rid of that. Now also as well, when it comes to actually placing the crops down, I've left a bit of space down the edge here, and I've left a bit of space down here as well. Now there's a specific reason for that one. Now first things first, I need to actually bring out the rest of this farmland, so I'm going to place that one down there, and that should be all of the farmland now. There should be no more farmland left to be placed down, so that is the design I'm going with on that side. Right, now I want to make this design a little bit more comfortable for my taste. And what can I use as a way of decorating? Now you do have the option, by the way, to purchase decoration. Now Heyday team, at some stage in the future I'd love to be able to purchase while I am in the edit mode. I think it's a direction that should be explored. To be able to purchase something both in the edit mode and outside the edit mode should be a done thing within the game. I don't see why I can't actually purchase something here, especially when I need to redesign or do something like that. It's a pain to actually have to come out, buy it, then come back in sometimes. Do you need anything, Ricky? I'm in your neighborhood. Diego, at the moment, I'm good. I'm not really focusing on any orders or items like that. The boat will be later. I'm more just about redesigning a baby farm here and then focusing on that one. And even Lynn agrees with me, edit mode with a purchase option. So Heyday team, if you are watching live now, then yes. Wolfie Girl says, I am bored. Well, sorry about that, Wolfie Girl. Okay, sometimes my streams can be very entertaining and interesting, other times not. So, but it just happens. Right now, I've got trees here. I've got apple trees and I've got cherry trees. Not really much I can buy at my level, but I'm going to be using those to actually create a border effect. Now first of all, I want to put my apple trees around the outside like so. Now you'll see here that a lot of these apple trees are actually dead, but that's okay. Dead trees are still as useful as live trees as far as I'm concerned. Right, and that has created a nice little border effect for me. Now, some of those are dead. Yep, okay, that's great. I don't mind, and it's not going to cause me any issues in relation to my playing style, so that is all fine as far as I'm concerned. Now, if you don't like the dead trees there, a lot of people block them and put them into one area. Do not put them into one area. You need to mix them into your design. You need to blend them into the other trees. If you're not so keen on having dead trees like so, then add in some live trees to it as well. Move the dead around into different locations. I think dead trees as a border effect can be very, very nice as well. And if you want to mix in live ones into there as well, then go for it. It is actually not too bad. And in some ways it does make a very, very nice pattern indeed. So, but again, the choice is yours when it comes down to how you want to lay out your game. Just be creative with the design and make borders. So I still think that looks kind of cool like that. Right, Gordon said, hello, I just popped in to say hello and have a nice day. I've got an exam to study for, so I will be on my way. Well, good luck with your exam studies and enjoy. Now, it's close to my bedtime, 7:51. Ah, okay, so you're not so much bored, you're sleepy. So maybe sleepy is the word you need, not so much bedtime or bored. Okay, well, either way, good luck with your exams. So I hope you get what you want. Now, very simple design there. I just added in the trees around the outside. Okay, I've still got a lot of bare, empty space around my farm, but I will be expanding on that in a moment, and my coins are going to go down, 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 and down. Now, I do have a lot of cherry trees, and I've got the same option down here. What I can do, if I wanted to, is to use the cherry trees around the outside as well on this side. So placing them up against the actual farmland in that corner is also a good idea. Coming down here as well, and again it creates a very nice border element. And I'm all for using existing trees and bushes within the game to make something more interesting. So keep that in mind when you are designing or you're looking at your trees and bushes. So very simple feeling to the game there. And that's all I've done. I've just moved those down into that corner like that. Now what I can do, because I've actually got the farmland that's sticking out here, maybe I want to put my farmland back down here. So let's tweak my design and let's have a look and see if I can do it in another way. We take those back into storage and then we then bring them out and we paste them back down. Well, let's leave a bit of a gap this time. So we come up like so, maybe like that, and do a nice big piece of land. Okay, I've got a larger plot of land there. So is large good? It kind of goes against the grain of my other design. So let's tweak that one again. And this time I'm going to start one step in from the actual farmland itself. There we go. And how about that one? Kind of. Okay, let's go back to the 3 option. Maybe a 2 option is good. Let's try a 2 option this time. Okay, that's more beneficial. Now I think I'm going to come back down 1 and then back down 1 again on the farmland. This will give me still a path piece between the pieces, but it now brings it all down into that one area, and I can still see it as well, and it feels a little bit more comfortable. I've still got some existing trees there as well. I might add in some more trees later, but I can see the farmland, I can see what needs to be harvested, and it looks and feels much better. So what do you think so far? Right, there was a testimonial from me, reading. I hate reading. Reading tests are really easy. PSRA, prediction, reading, scan, then answer. Remember, at the end of the day, you do not have to read everything with a test. Look at the questions, look at the answers, options, predict the answer based on that. Then, when it comes to the after scanning for any vocabulary that you need that would relate to your answer, then looking before that word, looking at that word, looking after that word, and reading the sentences about that time. That's also a good one. If you have to go to the reading aspect to understand more, remember the text is broken down into paragraphs usually. Look at the beginning of the paragraph and the end of the paragraph. That will tell you what's in the paragraph. It would also help you to understand what's coming next as you transition into the next part of the reading. So readings are really, really easy. I love readings. I teach students how to read and do text. So remember, at the end of the day, those are very good. Right, okay, Ricky, can you give me my tag? I can do that. If you type in exclamation mark codes into the chat, you will find all of my tags come up very, very quickly. So Leo has just done that for you. They will show up in the tag at any moment now using the software Nightbot. So enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Okay, now what do you feel so far? So this is the design I've got originally. So go back on that one. This is the design I've got at the moment. As you can see, trees and everything are scattered all over the place. Same with the machinery. Not so beautiful looking, not so wonderful in its design. Now with the edit mode, all I've done at the moment is I've basically tweaked it and adjusted it, and I've now put my trees as a border, my bushes running down the side, my farmland in the one area there as well, and that's a basic design option at the moment. So, my at test, not sure what that one is. I have 7,840,000 coins. Okay, so Leo is happy because he has money. That's a good reason to be happy, I suppose. Okay, right, next one I want to focus on is my barn and my silo, my buildings. Now, I want to keep my barn and silo near my dock, but again, I don't want it too close. I want to create a bit of a space there so I can put more bordering around the outside later. I'm always partial to having my barn and silo close to each other, or as close as I can get it sometimes. And I do feel sometimes putting them together is much, much more beneficial. Right, now, animal pens. Animal pens is the next one to lay out. Now, I've got a lot of options for my animal pens. I'm going to keep them in the same area again. I'm partial to my animal pens over in this location. And I'm also partial to keeping a bit of a gap between them as well. So let's get those ones in there, and there we go. Look at that, wonderful indeed. Now I do have my sheep pen. I'm going to put my sheep pen across the other side like that, and that's just a single one there. And then as a result of that, I then need to start adding in my feed mill over the back, I think, as well, and keeping my second feed mill again in that location. Now you're noticing I'm not going too far towards the walling because I'm going to be blitzing and adding a lot of trees into that one later. Right, Ian's tag is in the chat if you want to do that as well. And Wolfgirl says, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. See you soon. Well, Ali Johnson, see you again next time. And thank you for popping in today. I really appreciate it. Come back again as many times as you like, and we will be here live streaming or making videos. Right, now, dairy. And we've got the other machines as well. So I'm going to go with my sugar mill down there. I'm going to keep my machines basically laid out to a certain extent. Not too much of a gap between them. I'm not really worried how the machines look at this level of the game. Okay. Design-wise for the machine and their layout is not overly important. At least I don't feel so anyway. There we go. My machines are now in the one specific location. The only thing I've got to do now is my pets. So where to put the pets, that is the question indeed. Now, should I have the pets over there by the actual crops, or should I place them elsewhere within the game? I wonder. Choices, choices, choices. Well, I'm going to put my doghouse over here. So, I think my doghouse is cool there. And the same with my cat house as well. There we go. My pets are over there. And we've now got a new design saved. So, this is the new design I've created. Very, very easy. You're just relaying things out. And Alia, thank you very much. Love you all too as well. Okay, now I've got two designs. I've got the original, which is this one here. Let's go and have a look at it. So that was the original design that I had down there as a basic one, with all the decoration added in as well. And now we switch over to this one here. We set this one as active, and that is the new design that I've got so far. So what do you think so far? What's your view? What's your opinion? Do you think it looks a little bit better or not? Ricky, can you remind new hood members to turn on in-game chat? Okay, so any new hood members, please turn on the in-game chat option as well. Okay, almost, that's very important. So, oh my god, he answered me. I tend to answer most people, yes. Or at least I try to, anyway. Can't do that one, sorry. But yep, if you are in a hood, please do turn on the in-game chat. In-game chats are very, very important indeed. Right, let's go harvest all of those again. I can readjust my crops now. So that one is soybeans. So let's get a few more soybeans in there anyway. That one's soybeans as well. Let's get some more soybeans down there. Right, what have we got down there? All of these crops have been mixed up because I actually did some others. So I'm going to grow some longer growing crops now anyway. And there we go. Get those in there, which is nice. And then we use this one for slower growing crops, so that's perfect. Right, now by separating the plots, as I said, you can choose longer growing, you can use slower growing, and it's much easier to manage and control. That is my feeling anyway. So very simple aspect. You're using the trees around the outside to design, you're using the berry bushes down the side, and then you're keeping things grouped and organized. Now you'll notice with my animal pens, let's come and have a look. If we look at my animal pens, you come down here, you'll see that I do have all of the animal pens available to a certain extent. I could buy another chicken coop if I wanted to. But remember, you don't have to buy all of the plots, all of the machines, all of the animals and pets when it becomes available. You can wait. There is no hurry to get everything at all. Just take your time and then do what you need as you need. Now, tree-wise, okay, when I next level up, I'm going to be getting the option to have the juice press. I'm going to be getting berry bushes, so that is cool. But I'm not going to be getting any new trees. The only trees I've got available to me at the moment are the ones that are available at my level, so apple trees and cherry trees. Now, you may think, okay, I've got enough cherry trees and apple trees, but no, I'm still again thinking about designing and taking up some of this backspace here. So I'm going to plant down some cherry trees here. Yes, it will use my coins, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. What I'm doing is creating a border-like effect where I can then blend those into the machines and take away some of the hard edges. Now, be careful you don't go too far into the back, okay? The further you go back here, the more challenging it is to actually get into that corner. So sometimes it's kind of nice to come off to the side and not go too far back into that one area, because getting to the trees and the bushes is a bit of a pain, if you haven't already noticed. Right, so there we are. We're coming nicely over to the side there, and I've left a bit of space. They will grow very nicely, and that will be good as well. Bring some trees down into the gaps, I think, as well. That way they can break up the edges, and they will then overlap very nicely a little bit later for me as well. So in a few hours when they are ready, that's going to look very good indeed, if I do say so. Yeah, the only downside is, as you're noticing, because these are 400 and something odd coins, my actual currency is disappearing rather quickly. But there's not much I can do about that. Price-wise, it's going to happen within the game. When you start buying trees and bushes, your money will disappear very, very quickly. But all I've done there is added some trees around the outside. That will be very good for later as well. Right, okay, what have we got? Glad you did, Bev. Okay, don't know about that one. Phoebe, do you have 50 soybeans or something? I don't think I have 50, but I am growing some. And hopefully they will be able to help you out soon. Okay. Let's load up the machines again. Now they're all in the one area. I can see them a little bit easier as well. Okay, I got 14 soybeans. Let's get more on the go down there. Okay, my farmland's mixed. Right, now, what are we growing? We're growing cow feed there, which is good. Okay, let's go get some more chicken feed. Chicken feed is wonderful. Perfect. I like that one. I use most making soy sauce. Oh dear, right. Yeah, got to be very careful you don't run out of resources. Now again, I'm loading up the pancakes. Pancakes I can sell in a moment. Sugar's very good. Popcorn is up and growing as well, which is nice. The butter is producing, which is good. Okay, growing more of the cotton fabric, which is nice. That one's full up till later. That's good as well. Get another one on there as well for another hour, and I like this. Perfect indeed. Actually, how much more time have I got left on my timer? 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Ooh, I'm going to have to switch over my farm in a moment. Tom will be ready very, very soon indeed. I lost many hours by sleeping last night. Mm. Right, you must have needed the sleep. Okay, you guys are chatting. That's wonderful. Right, more orders to bin as they turn around, which is no problem. So more orders to do, more coins coming. My coin is now is very low, as you can see. Not to worry, they will build up, and then I can get more money later. Yeah. Now, decoration. Sometimes within the game we get a lot of free decoration. So why not use it? The decoration's there to be used. It's available within the game. So how can that be used? Well, let's come down to the shop and see what I've got. Now, storage-wise, there's a lot of items down there that could be purchased. And there's a lot of items there that could be used within the game. So as an example, I've got some of these little like caterpillar ones. Now, these caterpillar ones are free. I don't have to use them if I don't want to, but sometimes just placing a little bit of decoration down in the game does give it a nice little appearance. If I wanted to as well, I've got like the little gnome helpers. I can place those down in different places. Again, this is free decoration. You don't have to use it, but why not? It's there, and sometimes a little bit of decoration does add a little bit of an interesting feeling to your design as well. So let's go down and have a little shifty. What else is in there? I've got a blue hydrangea. Ooh, that one looks nice. So where should I stick a blue hydrangea? I wonder, maybe over there by my doggy. Let's have a look. So, should we put it? No, don't like it there. Let's put it by the barn. No, let's move that down there. There we go. I think I'll leave it there. Right, let's go down again. Let's see what other decoration I've got in my storage that I don't want to purchase. So many things to buy, but not going to. Nice little ladybird there as well. Bring that one down into this area, I think. Under the tree there as well, very nice indeed. I've got my 2-year golden statue, which I'm rather proud of, so should I put that one back out again, I wonder? Yeah, no, let's put that back into storage. I don't want that one this time. 2 years is enough, I think. Okay, let's have a look. What else do we have down here, decoration-wise? Oh, I've got summer decoration. There's winter decoration there as well. Yeah, should I bring those ones out, I wonder? Yeah, nice little frozen pond. Where could I put the pond? Don't really have a lot of space for it. So maybe a little bit of a pond down there could be good. Nope, doesn't look good. Let's try over at elsewhere. Maybe the pond over by the trees could be good. Yeah, pond in the middle of the trees. That's better. That looks much better. I like that one. So, oh, my timer is done. Right, now bear with me. I need to switch farms, everybody. So I'm going to do this. Okay, so Blue Bear, why are you confused? I wonder. Right, switch farms. Bear with me, everybody. We're logging out of this one, confirm on this one. We're logging with a Supercell ID. We go back to the main one, and welcome back to the big farm. Tom should be awake in about 37 seconds. So, wakey, wakey, young Tom. Get those ones going while I'm here. I like that one. That's nice. Look at that. How much time do I have left? 5 hours and something odd minutes. Okay, I can do this one. Let's go with the indigo. We do that one there. Get some more green peppers on the go as well. There we go. Lovely, 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 jubbly. And do. Ah, Tom's awake. Now, what should I use Tom for? I wonder. Let's get some more lobster skewers. There we go. Right, strawberries and ice cream and woody chaps. I don't have a lot of carrots and soy at the moment. Sorry, Leo. Anthony, I already bought out my spring design, so I don't have to do it later. That's good. All right, Naomi, thank you very much, by the way. I've got lots of soybeans if you need it on my farm, on my big farm. I have a load if it's needed. So, who needs soybeans and how many do you need? No, so many ideas. What I can do is do that maybe in another live stream. I use my big farm and then I go through design ideas for the actual crops. I've started saving a load of imagery already that I've been building up in my collection of different crop designs. So I have quite a few in my collection on my computer that I will cover and show everybody. Leo, come on over. I can give you a load of soya beans if you need them. Might not be giving you 100 though, but I can give you some. So let me add them to this farm for you. They're on the big one. That should be enough to get you growing crops again. $10, $20, $34. No. 30, there's 60 there. That should be enough to keep you going. Carrots as well. Okay, I can do carrots. There you go. Carrots added for you. That should help. Does anyone have a feta salad? Let's have a look. So feta salad, while I'm here, do I have any of those? Where's my feta salad? Actually, which one is the feta salad? Let's just double check. So while I'm here, I can do it. I've got 2 feta salads in storage. I can let you have one of those if you needed it, Naomi. So if you come on over quickly, I will add it to the last slot for you. Then I need to go back to my baby farm. In fact, you can have both of them, it doesn't matter. There you go. They're added now down for you. Okay, let me go collect that. And let me go back to my other farm. Right, bear with me a second, please. I need to go back again. And Tom is now sleeping for 1 hour 57 minutes. So I need to reset my alarm. 1 hour 57 minutes. Okay, start that one till later. And then come back to the game. You are welcome. Switch over. Logging out of this one and login with Supercell ID. Let's come down to this baby farm and we are now back at William's farm. Right, now what I've been doing here is just adding in some of the regular decoration. Now I placed it down at the moment. It doesn't look very spectacular. So if you look at it, it kind of like looks, yeah, not so good. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Okay, you can make your farm look more enjoyable or beautiful based on your choices. Sometimes a little bit of color is more interesting. Sometimes it doesn't look so good. And if you're not happy with it, then take it away. There's other decorative pieces I can use down there as well. Like if I go to the path pieces, which is probably more useful for me, you'll see that I don't actually have many of the path pieces in there just yet. I've just got a couple. And as I slide on down there, there are some things that are great. I've got fencing as an example. I've got some wall pieces there as well. I've got 10 hedgerows that have been purchased, which are kind of nice. But not really much of other things that my son has grabbed. He's bought a lot of fencing, which is a bit of a shame. I don't always like using the fencing at this level. And I'm probably going to avoid using it at the moment because I don't think it's ultimately necessary. So I'd rather just use natural decoration if anything. But basically that's a farm. Now I'm going to take away all of this summer decoration because it's still too early for that one. And I'll put those back away until later. So it's still winter at the moment, so they are not necessary at this moment in time. Winter decoration I can keep. That one is cool. So let's see what else. What other winter decoration did I have down there? There was a few more pieces. So sliding on down, actually seasonal decoration. Yeah, I thought so. Heyday, you need to actually add the seasonal decoration to the seasonal tab. These snow and summer ones are not actually showing up there, so it does need a little bit of a change, I think. No, what did I do? That was wrong. Right, ice sheep sculpture. No, don't like it, but I might put it by the house. My little gnome lady there is making something. That's kind of cool, I suppose. Let's have a look. What else? I got my snow slope as well. This is my snow area over here. So that'll look good. I like that one. Well, there we go. My snow decoration in. My farm is basically set up. This is a very standard basic design. What do you think, everybody? So what do you think? Do you like the way it is laid out at the moment? Do you think it feels much better than the original design that I showed you? Keeping it nice and simple is definitely very beneficial, I feel. And at the end of the day, it's all about making the game easier for yourself. Definitely is. What do you reckon? Diogo says, looks better. Blueberry says, very nice, quite nice. Yep, so it's just moving things around. Okay, my coinage has gone down, but as I start building up my coins again, I will buy more trees to blend in and take away this one. This is why I often say, don't chop down the trees too soon. Because if you chop down the trees too soon, you end up with this big open bare section. So as such, it's not so nice. Whereas down here, I've got these ones that are still existing, and it can be blended in, and the seasonal changes do make it look very good as well. So those are some of the possibilities on that one. So keep that in mind when you're actually decorating and setting it up. So very, very simple. It's not taken me too long, and it's allowed me to get a lot of money and coins, and I've enjoyed it. Right, let's go and have a look at some of your designs now. So you want me to look at your farms, so I can do that while my game is progressing through. That's William's farm done and dusted, so we can ignore that one for the moment. So what's next? You would hate my design, it's very cramped and tons of trees. Actually, no, I don't mind lots of trees. It just depends on how they're laid out. If you've gone with like the plantation style, where you've got an orchard as an example, then that is good. Sometimes having blocks of trees is another idea, and it all depends on the actual layout itself. Right, let's go and have a look at Leonie's baby farm. We'll have a check of that one. Right, now she's requesting some help at the moment. Nothing down there, nothing there. Okay, nothing there. So this should be bouncy, bushy, and trees time. There we go. I'll take that for the experience points, which is good. Toolbox there. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? That looks wonderful, doesn't it? Diamonds on Leonie's farm. Yeah. I like that. That looks nice. Beautiful diamond boxes there. I'll take those anytime. Thank you very much. Franco, hello. Okay, now this is what I mean by not chopping down the trees. You'll see here this farm has kept most of the original trees. There's no need to chop down them at all. We've expanded a lot more, which is good. In fact, a lot of expansion, all the way up to the very, very end indeed. So quite a lot of expansion has been done there. Still not finished yet. There's a lot of land available. Okay, in this case, they've decorated with a lot of gnomes. It's almost like this is a gnome farm, with a lot of people scattered around different places. everything is mixed in or blended in or just adjusted in different locations. It could be tweaked, I suppose, in some ways, but that's one thing about having all of the trees. By having all of the trees, you're very limited on where you can place things and put them around. So I do like what Leone has done here, and it does look good. I like the way that one's gone together. That one's really cool. I still think on my preference though with the berry bushes, I would move the berry bushes more towards the actual unopened area around the side of the walls. And I kind of like that one. I do like what you've done there as well. Okay, it's nice that you've actually got them mixed in there. But it can be really confusing trying to harvest those as well. And young Leone, your feed mills are not working. Oh my goodness me. Yes, Leone's expanded so much here. Look at all that lot. So everything is basically done. Now I do wish that Heyday would give us these walls back. I love these walls. I think they're gorgeous. If we could have those added back in the game with the rocks and both the dead water, we could then chop these ones down and then we could redecorate with them as well. But my only concern is if we did chop them down, would they still be seasonal? And would they still change with snow and icing? Or would they just be the one fixed decoration? Right, okay, so oh look, a town. I can't do anything with a town as such. I don't have my town yet. It's not fair. So if I go back to my one, it just takes me back to my farm. So I can't visit my town yet. I don't have it open, so I missed that opportunity. I liked your design. It was very nice. They are now. Okay, let's go have a look. Let's have a little shifty. Ooh. Nope. I got another toolbox. So, what do you think? Will there be more diamonds? I wonder. So, let's have a little shifty. It's locked. Oh my goodness me. That's a shame. Okay, not so happy on that one. Oh well. Right, the ogre says Golden Hill in your farm as well. Okay, let's go have a look. Right, a level 32 player requesting some help as well. I can't do the burgers, I'm afraid to say. Okay, let's have a look. Now, you've gone with the hedgerows. Now, I'm glad you've broken up the hedgerows. That makes it look much better. You've used the berry bushes inside, which does look good as well. Yeah, nice with the wall and the trees around the outside, which is good. And then the path pieces with the broken fencing on that as well. So good. You don't have a two-box-like feeling to it. It still feels open, which I do like. You've decorated around some of the machines. The only thing I think you're lacking in, I think you need to be very careful of, is trees. They're literally the only trees you have at the moment. So you are definitely going to need a few more trees added into your design. So I would definitely recommend getting more of the trees and then using this back section around the back there to bring those into the design. Then that way I think you'll feel more comfortable. Be careful you don't overload too much on the decoration. Okay, remember the seasons do change, so I would ask that people change the seasonal decoration as well. So like this one is more summer based, whereas at the moment we're still very winter based. So do take that in consideration when you are looking at your designs. Right, okay, now says, can you please review mine and give me some idea what I could do with Cotton? I can do no. What is your level and are we connected within the game? If we're connected within the game, then that makes it much, much easier to interact indeed. So, you'll have to tell me what is your level and how are we connected? Oh, I got an axe, that was good. Pumpkin, let's get another pumpkin in there since that's all good. Those are pumpkins and chili peppers, pumpkins and chili peppers. Okay. Level 55 and I'm on your main, sadly not your alternate. Okay, well, hang on a second. So, if you're connected, are you main Facebook or main as in Friends book? Which one? So, Facebook or Friends book? Facebook or Friends book? If you're Facebook, I should find you. Hang on. Hmm. $55. Okay, do I have a help request for 55? I do. So let's go to the bottom. Let's see. Okay, let's go down 55. Go down to the bottom, then it will be easier for me. Okay, all right, here we are at 55. We're going to try and find NERS on this one. It's Jack, okay. Jack. There we go. Jack 55. Gotcha. Okay, fish I can't do at the moment. Let's have a look. We'll do your tree though. Okay, you've got a good selection of trees actually within the game. I like the fact you've broken up with the hedgerows as well, so that one does look nice. You've mixed in the hedgerows with the bushes, which is also cool as well. Nice path piece, nice simple breakdown in design. I see a birthday cake inside there. Interesting, interesting, interesting. That's actually a good mix of trees, path pieces, and fencing. So design-wise, you've done a really good job there. Now, your question is like how to actually redo the farmland. So this is your decision at the moment. So I think to do your one here for design pieces, your best option is to think about what you would like to do with it. So you're going to be using this whole space down here. So you've got a lot of choices, and at the end of the day, it depends on what you want to do resource-wise. So yes, Mr. Rich, I will try to do when I get the time. And Leonie, I definitely agree. That is definitely a nice farm design. It's very well laid out and mixed. Now, you're looking to actually change your crop design. Now, at the end of the day, your crop design area is actually not too bad. It's actually well laid out, and I don't really think you need to change it. If you're looking more to like blend in, then one of the things I would recommend is looking at other farms and then seeing how they are actually redesigning and how it actually looks. Anthony says, I like all the trees and how natural it is. This is why I always say use the trees and bushes. I really do. Trees and bushes do make it look more beautiful. Now, you don't need to harvest them all. They're there. And as you start blending them in and you level up and you get more and more trees, it becomes so much more interesting in the design. Okay, sometimes you forget where pieces are added, but that's not a problem. But it does look good, and it breaks it up, and it makes it look much, much more elegant and natural. So, Anthony, I do agree. Very natural indeed on that side. Right, but the question is how to redesign that farmland. Now, that's an interesting question. What could we do? So, there you go, everybody. What do you think? What would be a very good design for farmland like this? This is what we've got at the moment. How could we make it better? What could we do to change it? Splitting it into different sections, but I just need to get more room. Well, you've actually got plenty of room there anyway. So you've got this whole section here for redesigning your farmland, and I think you could actually do that very well. If you wanted to, I would take advantage of your natural layout here. You've actually got the perfect opportunity to do something really cool and interesting if you want to give it a go. Now, you'll see this unopened farmland here. I would say all of this decoration, the trees and the bushes you've got around the outside of this unopened area, just move it out the way for the moment. Just get rid of it. And then use your farmland and then make a design around this unopened area. So it kind of like caps it like this. You end up with a kind of like a piece that goes around like this. Now, not too close because you still need to be able to see it. So I would step it back maybe till about where you've got that cherry tree and have it like in line with the coffee bush as it comes around, and it kind of takes up that middle section. And then you've got like a section here you can use and then a section here on both sides. So two larger pieces and then joined in the middle. That could be a nice idea. So Leonie is saying goodbye. Okay, so Leonie, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And I will see you next time. So Peter says goodbye as well, getting sleepy. I'll be stopping in about 20 minutes anyway, everybody. But for those of you who do need to sleep, take care. Thank you for being here today. And I'm glad you were able to come, even if the notifications weren't working very well. So see you next time, and thanks for joining me today live. So, what do you think? So, Jack, what do you think there's a possibility going around the outside? See it? Yeah, 15 minutes, Peter. It'll take me up to 12 o'clock. My son's here today, and I want to spend a bit of time with him as well. So, it'd be nice to actually go and have lunch before I have to go to work. Don't often get to see him. Usually he comes late and then sleeps, and then when I wake up, he's gone. Or when he wakes up, I'm gone. Okay, Mr. Rich, I will get there as soon as I get the chance, so patience, please. I will try my hardest. I will just do what I can try, and that's as best as I can do. If I can try, if I can get there, I will do so. But no, definitely. Okay, try seeing how it would look going around the outside. Yeah, I think you could do something very nice there as well. Like berry bush and farmland combination could be kind of interesting there. So berry bush is running up against the side of the walls, and then farmland step back from that one. Could be interesting. You've got enough pieces, so let me know. Do it and try it. We'll see how it shows next time. Could be good. Right, more orders have come. We can't do that one. We can't do that one. We can do that, which is good. More coins as well. Request on that one there. Get more butter coming down. More sugar in there as well. More pancakes in there as well. And more popcorn. And I also have more diamonds, which is wonderful as well. So what should I do with my diamonds this time? I might go with some cakes. There we go. Nice little carrot cake in there as well. Get that one up and producing for later. They take many hours. It'll be perfect. Let's get some sweaters in there now. Right, get some sheep feed in there as well, I think. And some more sheep feed. Okay, that's going to be running out very soon. Feed my chickens because I forgot to do that. Okay, cows will be ready soon, pigs will be ready in many hours, and my sheep will be ready in many hours as well. Good. Get rid of that one. And keep going with the cow feed. Okay. Right, next one. Okay, got to move the goat pen. Give it a go. There's a few options for changing around there. Next one at the top there says Anthony Farm level 50. I see there's a level up there, so let's go have a look. So Anthony, friends book you said. Okay, let's have a little check. Okay, Okay, I don't see the Friends book on this one. So Friends book Big Farm or Friends book Baby Farm, Anthony? Which one? Okay, Mr. Rich, what is your level? I need to know, please. Just typing the same message in is not beneficial. I need to know which level to come to as well. Okay, Big Farm then. I'm not actually on that one at the moment. I'm still on this one. So you'll have to wait until next time for that one, I think. Unless, of course, you're Facebook connected. If you're Facebook connected, then I can find you because Facebook will be interactive for all 3 farms. But Friendsbook will be a different one. Okay, Naomi says level 68. Now, you've been helping me, so... 68, let's have a look. You've been buying off me, so... should be easy to find. There's 68 down there, so let's go and have a look. While I'm here, can't do the ice cream. Let's go try. Can I do any of these? No, 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 and no. Right, let's go down 68. So now me and Mr. Rich says 41. Okay. Yeah, you've been buying on my other farm, haven't you? That's why. That's why I couldn't see you here. Let's see. Are you Facebook connected or Friendsbook, I wonder? So now, me, are you Facebook or Friendsbook? Bum 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 bum. Should be Facebook. Okay, should be able to find you then. There we go. Gotcha. Right. Let's have a look. Okay. Interesting choice you've done with your machines there as well. Have you considered adding in some more decorative pieces, Naomi? So you've got the lemon trees there, which is very nice. It feels still very straight though with the way that you've done this. So it does look good. But what I would recommend is maybe actually tweaking it slightly. I'm going to take a screenshot of that one as well because that'll be a good one to cover with my big farm, I think. So I like what you've done there. But I think you might want to start adding some more pieces into this one to make it a little bit more focused and decorative as well. You've got a lot of openness to your farm, which is good. So the potential for expanding more is really good here. I like the fact you're using some of the sanctuary trees as well. Now for me, your best part is actually your pathway from the dock down to your house. Using those dead nectar bushes there with the path is actually a really, really good idea. And I'm going to screenshot that one as well. You've mixed in some of the in-game tree decoration, which is also nice. So I like what you've done there. And that will be a good one to show off and demonstrate as well for dock path ideas. Cool pet playing area as well. Yep, you've definitely got a lot of space opportunities there. There's so much more that you could do with these areas, but I would start working on this one first of all and then see how that goes. I think one thing you might want to consider is extending the path pieces into this. You've gone some path piece down the front. You've got that beautiful path piece over there as well. So like a similar kind of design coming through the center, maybe more path pieces going around, and then expanding into the design would be a good idea. But have a look at different farm designs for path piece layouts. Remember, it doesn't have to be one continuous long path. You can do little bit, little bit, little bit as you break it up using the natural decoration as well. But design-wise, it's coming along very nicely indeed. But there's still a lot of straightness to it. And no toolboxes. I keep looking and I still don't see any. So either I'm blind or you don't have any on your farm for me to actually open. Shock. Shock indeed. Right, Mr. Witch said go for level 41. Let's go have a look. Okay, you got about 15 minutes left and then we are going to end the stream anyway, everybody. So let's have a little shifty. 41, 41, 41. There we go. Now we looked at yours the other day. Let's see what changes you've made. Pet Place was good, yeah. I like Pet Places, I really do. At some stage in the future, I will focus on Pet Place designs. I think that would be a nice one for people to actually work on and create somewhere nice and wonderful for their pets to be able to play. I think Redder had one a while ago where he used some of his animal pens and things together. It was really good. And there was another one I saw that I really loved by a different person. They were wonderful. Actually, I've not seen Redder for a while, so I wonder if he's okay. Haven't noticed him playing or requesting help within the game. Maybe he's busy. Okay, right. Now I see where you've redesigned this, so it's much, much better than what it was. So, originally, let's see if I got my imagery. Hang on a second. Let's go into my photos. Photos. Let's find it, Mr. Rich. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, yes. Right, this was the design originally that he had down there. And I said basically it needs to be redesigned. So we took this design last time that we had. We did a partial design option where I gave some ideas that looked like this. So we've gone from this with me suggesting changing something like this, and then basically from that he's taken some concept and he's now gone to this as a design. So you can see there the progression that he's actually made, and it looks much, much better than the original. It really does. It still looks very like line focused, but that doesn't matter now. The way he's actually got this is much better than what it was. So, Mr. Rich, what do you think? Okay, Lynn says it's much nicer as well. So the original one was very ugly. This one is a much better layout than what you had originally. So you're happy with that one now. Good. I'm glad that you enjoyed changing. So yes, the original design itself wasn't the best one in the world, and it was too cementy, it was too unnatural, so it wasn't good at all. And now you've actually gone with this new design. It looks much, much, much better. So I'm really pleased about that one. I really am. See, everybody, maybe my tips and suggestions can be useful. And that is kind of cool. So I'm pleased with that one. Right now, yep, you've gone with the trees around the border. Now we need to redesign your farmland, I think. So, right now, I have a question for you, young sir. Let's try doing something a little different. Now, this farmland you've got down here, would it be good if I put the farmland in there? That's still very boxy, isn't it? So, I was going to say try the farmland, but that would give the boxy feeling again. So we need to readjust your farmland definitely. So I think you could use this whole area, breaking it more into plots, and then having a similar style design there. So your animal pens need to be adjusted as well, because too much on the stones. You need to take away some of those stones and redesign that section as well. So we need to work on that one for another time. Let's do that one. Yeah, we need to adjust how you've got that, I think. So animal pens need changing, and your actual crop area needs changing as well. If we do that, I think we can make this design so much better. But I'm happy with what you've done down there. Right, Ricky, just got a response via Twitter saying notifications have been fixed, which is clearly not the case. Yeah, okay. If notifications have been fixed, then I don't think so on that one. So I don't think so too. I wonder what time they fixed them. We will see. But I think there's going to be some nice opportunities there to make your farm design look very, very cool. Right, more orders I can't do. Let's go with the cash again. Now, because I'm running out of time, I'm going to actually grow the longer growing crops here as well, and then just leave those till later. I don't need to worry about anything else for the moment. And let's just load up the machines and then make sure everything is smack for the next time. Can't do those yet. Get the woolly chaps on the go, which is good. That one's fine. That's fine. That's fine. They will be ready later. And we get some chicken feed on that one as well. And that will be good there as well. Get rid of that order. Get rid of that order. And we'll take that one. Lovely. And we are now done on all of the orders as well. Beautiful. Right, okay. I need to reach 742 to get the coffee bushes. Yep, stall tactic possible. Possibly. Okay, well, I'm going to sell some goods now anyway, Lynn. So that was my next focus here. So give me some more money. Right, now, in relation to my storage, okay, I've got a lot of storage there for items that I've made. I've been making bread. There's a lot of eggs there as well. So there's a lot of things there that I don't really need at this moment in the game. Now, I've already sold off some items. Now, I'm going to be selling off some more here. Now, I've been making a load of bread. Bread is great. You'll sell it very, very quickly. The wheat turns around fast, so does the bread itself. It's a nice way of making a bit of cash really quickly as well, and people do buy it. Eggs, okay, you can make a lot of money using eggs, producing those, selling those, producing those, selling those. People do buy them again, or again you can use them for your storage. The choice is yours. Milks and creams I don't sell. I use those myself. Now occasionally I'll make a lot of animal feed and then I can sell that off as well. Again, that gives me a lot of cash, and it also allows me to use the resources that I'm using to make a lot of money. I've been making a lot of pancakes. Now, the pancakes, again, they don't take long to turn around. You can sell them and get a lot of cash out of them as well. So keep this in mind when you're producing all of these specific items. Making and selling is actually very, very beneficial. And if I advertise them, which is always the best thing to do, it will give me the opportunity to gain more towards my mastery as well, and my achievements. And there we go. Come down here, and they've been bought already. Just got to wait for the rest to be sold. And that's a little bit of Wonga in my storage. Diego says, can you come back to mine and have a look? Okay, I can have a quick shifty. So let's see, what did you change? Golden Hill, isn't it? Can't do anything there. Okay, you've expanded over the back. Much better indeed. So you've gone with the fencing over the back there. That looks so much cooler. That looks way better. It really, really does. You've taken away some of the summer decoration, which is nice as well. So I like it. I do. It looks much better now you've added the trees in. I like that a lot. It's coming along very nicely indeed. It really is. Right, okay, it's time for me to wind down, everybody. Now, there's items for sale in my storage if you want to come and purchase those, but I'm going to have to say goodbye to you all. Now, today the stream is very short. Apologies for that. It seems like notifications didn't go out to everybody, so not everybody knew that we were live streaming. But then again, you know my times anyway. Now today the focus has been focusing on Williams Farm. Whoa, wrong picture. I want this one. Has been focusing on Williams Farm, and we've actually been looking at how to redesign a lower level farm. Naomi, don't worry, I've got two more farms that you can access with as well, so it's okay. As I remove friends and you get the opportunity to interact with me again, you've got the ability to buy and sell and join me as and when you can anyway. Right, now this was Williams Farm. This was Heyday 2019 live stream number 3. We will be back on Friday between 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. I will focus on my middle farm in that live stream. And again, we'll be looking at designs and other things as well. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. There's a reminder just there. And if you've got any requests, like please do low-level designs, which was per one of my chat requests, I will do so. Remember, I'm here to help you with designs and ideas for different levels. See you next time. Take care, have fun, and thank you for joining me today. So, goodbye.